Hello, you lovely people. Today, I'll be going a little more in depth into probably the most popular and recently decisive region in Trailblazer, Kandarin. So you're probably saying, what are you talking about? Kandarin is awesome. It's got all of this stuff in it. And true, but is it really worth a region choice? Before we get straight into this, if you like this video or any others, if you could leave a like, maybe leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. I know the vast majority of you aren't, and that's okay if you don't want to be, but I'd really appreciate it so I can get more content out to you. Okay, so let's first discuss the positives of Kandarin. There are plenty. Skilling wise, you have a plethora of options. For agility, you can go to the Seer's Rooftop, the Ardoin Rooftop. You could even go up to the Gnome Stronghold for your early levels and to the Gnome Agility course, although not really needed as you do get level 10 from the start. Thieving is obviously great in Kandarin. You have the Ardy Knights for the late level, you have the market stalls for the early levels, master farming for your seeds. It's a great place to be, especially when you get the bonuses from the diaries. And then you have stuff like the Fishing Guild, the Barbarian Fishing, the Fishing Trawler. If you're into fishing, you are set in Kandarin. And of course you have Orania or ZMI rune crafting. And while we're talking positives, let's not forget that this is a great zone for combat. So if you're going for chin chompers, you have access to Ape Atoll, so all of that nice range training. You have access to the demonic grillers for your Zenite jewelry, and of course the drops from the Smoke Devil and the Kraken boss. These are all fantastic positives, but are they enough? Are they really worth it? Now, the reason I'm saying all of this isn't just to be contrarian. It's because I believe that Kandarin, whilst a great region, is the most reliant on your other region picks. Let's go back to what we just said about training. For thieving, for example, you'll probably want the Rogue's Kit. Where are you getting that? It's Asgarnia. Okay, I haven't got access to Chin Chompers, you say, but I can still train quickly. I have access to the cannon. Again, you need Asgarnia for the cannon, as well as Kandarin. You said about the ZMI runecraft. That's a great method, probably one of the best in the league. Yes, if you've unlocked the Fremnik province for the teleport. And for me, that's the unfortunate thing about Kandarin. There's a ton of positives, but they all have this small caveat based on the other things you choose. Even stuff like piety, which is a massive benefit for Kandarin, you still need Asgarnia to pay for it. So why would you even unlock Kandarin then? If it's this reliant on others, why would you unlock it? I believe that Kandarin lies best if you're not going for a very high level PVM account. Say you're unlocking Mauritania, just for example, and you're like, okay, I'll do Barrows, I can get the Iban staff, I have Kandarin. No. Even though we all think Kandarin, Iban staff, Underground Pass, it's actually located in Tiernan. So you can't have it there, you'll need to unlock Tiernan for the Iban staff. Okay, maybe not the Iban staff then, maybe not Barrows, what about the Theatre of Blood? You mentioned the Zenite jewelry, that's going to be so important for the theatre. Well, it's helpful, sure. But let's say you unlock Tiernan instead. You have access to the Zulrah uniques, which are really good. And you also have access to Freethenus, which contains a whole plethora of armors and equipment you can have there. And of course, if you unlock Asgarnia, then you can get the Avernic Defender, which is a huge bonus again. And while this may not be a popular choice, the Wilderness provides a whole range of bonuses. You can have the Dragon Boots, the Imbued God Capes, and even the Blessed Spirit Shields if you're going for that corp kills. And when you look at all those things, those little pieces of jewelry, whilst good, are they that much of an upgrade over something like a Fury? I don't know. But let's not look down on Kandarin altogether. If you're like me, I'm planning on doing more skilling and doing some PVM. Personally, I'm going for Kandarin, Asgarnia, and the Fremnik Isles. So for me, a Kandarin unlock is perfect. It fulfills all my skilling needs and I can get everything I need from these three regions to fight the God Wars and Vorkath. So the main takeaway that I want you to have from this is that while Kandarin is a good area, I believe it is the least standalone out of the bunch. You really need to choose around Kandarin to get the most out of it. And if you're going for high level PVM, there may be better choices for you. So You may have planned early to pick Kandarin because you saw it was such a good region, but try and be flexible with your plans. I mean, even the JGEX team said that none of them are picking Kandarin as an option, and they obviously know a lot more than us right now. And hey, if you have any opinions on Kandarin and want to share them, comment down below. I'll be checking constantly, and maybe even leave a comment to see if you want me to highlight any other region. I'll be happy to do so. Over the next 2 months, I'll be on my Twitch channel streaming the League's journey. I'll be bringing you a lot of content from there, as well as more insight videos. I plan on doing things like meta shifts, what the best players are doing, how can you get into Dragon, that kind of thing. Thank you all, you lovely people, for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.